I'm Brian.
I'm Debbie.
And we are the Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiasts. Special Rye Edition. Deb's gonna pour it, pop it, pour it. We're looking at Dad's Hat Rye today. It's gonna light your hair on fire.
I think so.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about where we got this and a little bit about this. This is a store pick.
That one had more.
This is our last video before we go on vacation, but we won't see this until after we get back. We're going to need a vacation from vacation, so we're not going to be making any videos. All right, stick around and find out our thoughts on this bottle. All right, we're back. We're going to talk a little bit about this very briefly because, you know, Deb gets stressed out. There is something to read on the side here, though, but you don't have your glasses on, so she's not reading it.
Give me yours.
All right, so this is a store pick from Colonial. This runs roughly, well, it's $60 now. When it first came out, it was $70. Ooh, that smells.
How do you know it's a store pick?
Because I know where it's from.
I know, but there's nothing on it.
I don't know. She's gotta mess with me all the time. This is a Colonial store pick. It's on sale now for $60. It has a mash bill, 80% rye. This is a Pennsylvania rye. It's supposed to. It's supposed to be different. Like they went and they got the recipe.
Did the Amish do it?
Maybe, I don't know, the horse manure in it. No. But you know, an old time recipe they're digging up, right? So it's 80% rye, 15% said brewer's malt. I thought it was malted barley. I don't know. And then 5% malted rye. So that's what's in here. Okay, the proof on this is 132 proof. This is a cask strength single barrel. Okay,
Wow.
This is jumping right out at me. Oh, what else we need to know?
Who did we get it from?
I'm going to tell you that in a second. The age statement, you know, I get various things on there. Some people said at least six months, which isn't which isn't helping me, right? You know, so I don't know what the age statement is, but we got this from my friend Cole.
Thanks, Cole. Very kind of you.
We were going to swap samples the other day. And I brought him some samples, and he brought me some samples, and he's like, I'm going to give you this bottle too. And I was like floored. And he's like, well, all you do to help me, you know, find stuff. And I was just floored. He's a manager at Southwestern Wine and Spirits. I always get mixed up. Wine and Spirits, liquors. Just Southwestern. You get it.
Good dude.
All right. Let's dig in on our initial thoughts. All right. So our initial thoughts are,
Nice nose.
I don't know what we're getting off the nose, but it is jumping out at you. And at 100 and, what did I say it was?
30 something.
132 proof.
Not drinking like it. That's just the first sip of the day.
Well, if it's the first sip of the day, you would think it'd be hotter.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that bad for the first sip of the day.
You're never mind. My brain's not working. First thought of the day.
It's just what happens when, you know, you're a teacher and you're done with the year. The brain goes to mush. I like it.
No, oh, no. This is,
Interesting.
It's interesting, and it's as it goes down, you know, I get a little hug, but the flavors just lingers in the mouth, and then I can feel it transforming on my palate. So definitely want to get in a deeper dive. Cole thought this wasn't going to be our jam. He's like, you know, I think you're wrong. I think this is going to get a good score. And we're not saying that.
Because you gave it to us.
Yeah.
You would see my face if I didn't like it.
Okay, so we're going to go in a little deeper on this one. We're back. This was enjoyable.
My lips will never be the same.
I think we're going to be off a little bit, so we might do a little decimal scoring here. Don't worry, I'm the only one that has to suffer doing the math. You just have to suffer, waiting for it. All right, Deb, take us through this.
All right, nose, 7. Got a good nose. I'm not quite sure what. It's not floral, it's not sweet. Say maybe herbally, I don't want to say medicinal.
I think you just made up a word.
Herbally.
Okay, I'll go with that. This does have decent legs. The mouthfeel isn't spectacular, but it's...
I like it.
I said it wasn't spectacular. Go ahead, what were you going to give
I
it?
give it a 7.
Well, see, 7, there you go.
It's decent.
It's decent. It's not spectacular, right? Yeah. All right, so we're in agreement so far. Here's where we're going to disagree. Go ahead.
Front, I gave it a 7.
Okay.
Well, I'm all out of it, but I'm trying to think what I got off the front. What did you get off the front?
I think it's some kind of...
Mint for sure. Well, it's towards the end.
Yeah, a little zest. I don't know, orange zest, whatever. Just a little bit of zest. When I added a drop of water, now you took a sip after you added a drop of water. It tamed it down a lot, but all of a sudden it got sweet on me, right? So it was a little sweeter. I don't know if I like it with a drop of water or without. I'd have to go back to it again and evaluate
I like it with a drop of water.
With a drop of water.
I do.
But I enjoyed that. So
my lips are kind of numb right now.
So I gave it an 8. So we're gonna go. Well, you knew something.
I gave it a 7 on the back. I got a lot of cinnamon, mint. Like I said, must be a lot of cinnamon because my lips are kind of like, ooh, tingling.
Right. And when I put that drop of water in, the side of my tongue started to dry out. So I think that's a little oakiness. I enjoyed the cinnamon.
With the water, it dried out?
Yeah. And as far as mint though, it's not, I know some people don't like a mini rye. I wouldn't say it's like a powerful mint, right?
Have to search for it.
It's underneath the cinnamon for me, right?
You have to search for it.
And there's a definite heat factor to it.
I don't think it drinks 130 something, unless we're just getting used to stuff, but it's not bad. Didn't put hair on my chest.
Okay. So
I gave it an 8 on the finish. It was a long finish.
Okay, yeah. Oh, well, and especially on the initial sip. On the initial sip was so powerful for me. Like, I got a hug and then I felt everything transitioning. But as you're drinking it, then, that fades.
It's not one note, that's for sure.
No, it's definitely nice and complex. I will go with an 8 on that too. This is going to be a little higher than, so it's not going to be bad. We're going to just do a wee bit of math. All right. And we'll be back.
Don't we do...
All right. We're back. And before we reveal the rating, you're wearing green, and that reminds me of Hulk smash that like button.
Scared me.
Subscribe to the station.
And ring that bell for notifications.
Show that bell. Ring it up there. Okay. All right. So this did pretty good. I would like to put this up against the JD barrel proof rye we have, which is higher proof. It was I think it was like 137, and I think we have a couple other ryes that are up there.
Ooh, next bottle share 130 and over.
130 and over rye. That's
Just 130 and
that,
over.
I was gonna say that's a tough ask. All right, so what do you think it is?
7.5. I don't have to do math.
I like verification. Listen, as a teacher, I know what the kid's grade should be, right? But if the parent comes at me, I gotta have documentation.
That's true.
This is the documentation. Okay? So, where are we at? Buy or pass?
For the price point, definitely.
Oh yeah, this is
definitely.
enjoyable. Oh, I'd really like to put this up against.
See, Cole, you don't know us. We liked it.
Put this up against the JD and see which one I like better, though. That would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is a buy. You probably can't get it too. I don't know how prevalent this is all over the country.
That's it.
Yeah. So this is a store pick, and I think we're done. We're going to be on vacation mode.
Ooh-wee.
If you've had this, leave a comment below.
Thoughts?
Thank you.
And remember, bourbon is for sharing. Share the video.
And we
Cheers.
Share this out if you're interested. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to our station.